Hello guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'll be discussing farming build that I've been using with Blood Knight. I have switched from Monk to Blood Knight and I'm a big fan of dash and burst damage. This build is called the Spear Dash build. In this build, most of the skills are with the spear and it involves a lot of dash, hence the name. So first I'll go through the skills and the legendary essences and then the set items. So for the skills, I am using Skewer, Spear Fury, Whirling Strike and Wave of Blood. For the main primary attack, I am using Shadow's Edge, but you can also use Ravage. I've tried with both of them and it works equally well, whatever you prefer. Shadow's Edge, although I'll say, has a very good ultimate move, and it is like a machine gun which shoots everything down. So moving ahead, for the set items, I am using 4 pieces of Gloom and 2 pieces of Isatar. This is to get a high movement speed. So as I said, this build is basically focused on speed and clearing mobs with burst damage. So for the legendary essences, the two important essences for this build is Made to Wander. This will Spear Fury now causes you to dash forward, damaging all enemies in your path. This one is important. Then this one, the Skewer, now causes you to leap into the air and slam into the ground. These two skills are dash and these will proc the 4-piece Gloom. So those are the two dash skill which is going to proc Gloom. Then I'm using 2 skills for damage. The first one is the Wave of Blood, and for that I'm using Pinch Point. This one, Wave of Blood, now unleashes an eruption of blood around you, dealing damage and delivering a knock-up effect. I'm using this because it is instant and it has good damage and it also knocks enemies up. And the other one that I'm using is Whirling Strike. This one, for the headpiece, I'm using the Whirling Strike maximum charge increased by 1. For main hand, I'm using Whirling Strike now sweeps your polearm in front of you. However, if you do not like this, you can also use another essence in place of this one, and that is Whirling Strike now combust, causing enemies to burn. This one is also good. I have not unlocked it yet, but this for now I'm using this one. Apart from this, I'm using 2 essences which are optional. Skewer now increases your damage done by 10% for 4 seconds. And for shoulders, I'm using Spear Fury now causes enemies to bleed for 3 seconds. So basically the rotation is you start with Skewer. When you reach to a point where the mob is, you just unleash Wave of Blood. So this itself is going to reduce the health of the mob a lot. Then you can finish them off with this. Then to next mob pack, you can go with this Spear Fury. You have 3 strikes, and in between that, suppose you reach to a mob and then you do Whirling Strike and Wave of Blood. Basically, Whirling Strike and Wave of Blood you use on the mob, and these two you use for mobility as well as damage. With this build, you will see that you are getting a lot of crits because your Gloom will give you 22% crit hit chance. I also mentioned, like, I keep high crit chance in my gear. That's why I have 16% from here. I have Mother's Lament. So everything just gives me a lot of crit damage. That's why this build is called the Spear Dash, and it has a lot of dash as well as a lot of burst damage. This does not have a lot of damage over time. You just reach to a mob and you just burst them with a lot of damage. This is for people who like a high mobility. For example, everything got dead. Please note that I am using 2 pieces of dash invocation and also the curse gear of tortured. You can also use detested, because detested and this tortured and dash invocation, these 3 go well with this build. In my opinion, a good farming build is one which has high mobility as well as enough damage that is going to destroy the mobs in one shot. For example, wherever I go, there's someone or the other farming because of this is a new class, so everyone is super active these days. You go in, you do damage, then you move to the next target, then you do damage, you move to the next target, you do damage. I could have used a fourth skill with a spear to make justify the name of the build as spear dash, but actually the umbral lance is one more spear based skill, but this one the execution in farming build is not very good. I tried it, hence I didn't want to ruin the build, hence I am going with wave of blood. This has very good AoE damage. I hope you found this video helpful. For more Blood Knight content and other Immortal content, do like and subscribe the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.